Delighted to be joined by Clem Morfuni, the new owner of Swindon Town. Clem, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, I need to ask you, driving a lorry around Swindon, connecting with the fans, just tell me why that is so important to you.
I believe it's important for us to connect with the fans, see all the wider community. We're going to Don Rogers' shop as well to go and see him. So I think it's quite important for us to be involved in with the community and showing my support as they've showed me their support to the Swindon Town and me personally, which I really appreciate.
Clem, can I just ask you, I put a note out and I've had an incredible amount of response from the Swindon Town fans. I think you understand just how big this Swindon Town fan base is, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm finding out quite how big it is, how big it is. Yeah, I'm quite excited to have what's going on with all the supporters. I find it's a bit overwhelming, but I enjoy it, and I'm working really hard, and so is the team, and so all the back of house people are working really hard to make sure that they have their club back, which they have.
How excited are you for the game against Carlisle United? Your first game as in sole ownership.
Oh, very excited. I want to push for 10,000 people coming on Saturday. I'm really excited for on Saturday. We just want to make sure that everything's right. So we're working really hard in the background from Rob Angus all the way down to the groundsman, to the maintenance, to the players, to the managers. It's just, we're working really hard, and we want to make sure it's right. We want to make sure that the fans really enjoy the experience, and we're trying to get the 10,000 people on Saturday, and we're going to be out there, and there's a few events that we're going to do before the game and at halftime as well. So we just want to make sure that everyone turns up, and we want their support. And as they've supported us, we want to support them with all the supporters.
Clem, off the pitch with the fans, I think you know that you've got an incredible fan base. On the pitch, obviously, it has been a little bit more challenging because when you picked up the club, you only had 5 registered players. How amazed were you with the start of your team last Saturday at Scunthorpe?
I was amazed, but I was quite confident. I've got a lot of support. I've got a lot of confidence in Ben Chorley and Ben Garner and Scott Lindsay and Scott Marshall. So they're very experienced. They're quite good managers. Was I surprised a little, but I was quite excited. I went up to Scunthorpe. Obviously, I sat with the away fans in second half, and I was a bit nervous when we were 1-0 down. I thought maybe I jinxed the place, but then we came back and we won 3-1. I was very excited. I was more excited for the fans and being part of that experience for them.
Is it too early? I know when I spoke to you before the season and I spoke to Ben, and you were very realistic and very pragmatic because of obviously the situation you were in. But after one game, is it too early to reassess your targets? Because at the time, I was saying to you,
it's too early.
Too early.
Too early. I'm not gonna comment. Listen, obviously, our main goal is to stay in League 2. That's our main goal. Yep, all right. After one game, we're on top of the league, but I don't want to get carried away. I just want to make sure that we're focused on the job ahead, and that's stability for the club, cleaning everything up, making sure that everyone's happy, fan engagement with the supporters trust, supporters club, the disabled groups, the women's, the foundation park. We've done so much in the last 3 weeks, and I take my hat off to all the staff who worked really hard with us. And look, we've done some really long hours and worked over Saturdays and Sundays, and even the sponsors have been really great, and the whole community backing us 100%. And look, I'm humbled of what's happened and all the support that we've had. And we want to make sure that we're doing everything possibly right for the supporters and the town and the club, and keep that good feel factor for Swindon Town.
Clem, just on the back of that, I've had hundreds of responses on social media when I said I was having a quick chat with you. First of all, Peter Norris has informed me of the Alan McLaughlin Memorial Walking Football Tournament on Sunday August the 22nd. He wants to know, can you make it?
I'll make it. I'll be there. I played a six-a-side game last night. Even Ben Chorley was there playing with us. Obviously, he's a lot better player than I am. But yes, I'll be there definitely.
Great. Well, if you have me,
On the
I'll be in your
22nd.
team as well.
I'm not a good player.
No, neither am I. But I just also wanted to, there's lots and lots of really incredible comments about what you've done for the club already and the positivity that you provided. But a lot of fans are really interested because they can see the goodwill that you're creating all around the town and the energy that you and your CEO and everybody else is creating. They're just quite interested. When do you have to go back to Australia? Because they'd like to quite have you full time.
Yeah, look, I've got a business and a family back home, so I need to make sure that I go back there. Look, I'm here for another month. I'm here till the 13th of September, so I'll be going to all the games that are possibly playing at this time. Obviously, I've still got the business here in England, and I've got businesses around the world, and I've got the business in Australia. So I still need to, which I keep doing every morning anyway, because I think it's 6 o'clock at night there now at the moment. But yeah, I need to make sure that I'm still there, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Obviously, there's restrictions with COVID and government restrictions, so you've got to get approval before you leave the country. So, which wasn't that easy. I think our COVID laws are a bit harder than the ones over here in England.
Just a couple.
So
yeah, go on. Sorry, Clem.
Yeah, so I'll be here till mid-September anyway, unless they change my flight.
Tony, for example, says, I have to love this man, Clem. Getting Sir Don on board as well was a masterstroke. Daz Smith says he's also thrilled. I can't believe what you've done for the club. Just going down further comments here. People just incredibly thankful. Neil Dixon, please let Clem know he saved the club and inspired a revolution amongst the fan base. He has to be the most popular owner in the Football League. What about that?
Look, I'm humble for it. Look, I'm just doing what I need to do. Look, there's a lot to be done, and it's just not me. It's the supporters. Without the supporters, we haven't got a club. Without the team, without our back of house, our staff, we haven't got it. We haven't got a club. So it's not just me. Well, I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to making sure we can put it in the right direction, and we're pushing hard to make sure everything's right and have engagement and sitting down with everyone possible. I haven't got a problem talking to anyone. People might find I think the no, it's not me. It's everybody.
Clem, we're just breaking up a little bit.
It's the supporters, and all my staff here are brilliant. They're excellent.
Hey, Clem.
So I
Clem,
can't.
If you can just stand still for 2 seconds, because you're just breaking up ever so slightly. I'm going to ask you just one final question, because I've got thousands, but Ash wants to thank you for saving Swindon Town, giving the club hope, but he also wants to know, what is your favourite and lucky number?
What's my favourite lucky number? 7. How's that? I haven't really got a lucky number.
I think he's maybe thinking of including it in his lottery numbers this Saturday.
Fair enough.
Hey, just finally, before I let you go, how excited are you for this Carlisle game at the county ground?
Very excited. I want everyone to be there. I want 10,000 fans from everywhere to come down. I've got a lot of people from Australia. So, yep, please come down.
Great, Clem, we got most of that. We got 99% of it. So thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks, Chris. I'll talk to you soon.